What's up, guys? Episode 29. It's actually episode 29. It's not episode 26 for the third time. It's episode 29. Rebecca, you're back.
Were you having problems with episode numbers when I wasn't here?
Yeah, we had like episode 26 like 3 times.
Okay, so it's me that makes...
Yeah, without you, we just didn't know what to do here.
Okay.
So like the numbers just got all mixed up.
That happens a lot, actually.
Does it?
Yep. People just don't know what to do if I'm not around.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, we already got comments. All right, Dale. What's up, Dale?
Hey, Dale.
Dale's always hanging out.
Hey, Luke.
Ken Ingram says, I hope Donnie's watching, so I guess he got a little notification that Donnie is watching.
Donnie is watching.
I already have a question.
Oh, well, go for it. Let him eat.
Peyton says, will NA Coyote benefit from a spark plug change, colder or hotter, time frame for intake manifold shootout video? So there's 2 questions from 1 person.
Yeah, it's too much. I can't handle it. I'm just kidding. Spark plugs, honestly, no. I would
looked at you like, oh my god, really?
I'm not giving up that early in, guys. Don't worry. Spark plugs, honestly, no. As long as you got good plugs in the car, unless you're doing anything stupid crazy, you've got a really high compression motor or something wicked's going on, get a tune, keep good motorcraft plugs in it, gapped right, you're fine. Dyno or the intake manifold shootout,
we've got people here to talk to you about.
Yeah, I still don't have an answer on that one. As I said last week, kind of passing the buck, and I know that sucks. I'm in the shop. I don't really control the videos and whatnot coming out, so I know they've got all the footage they needed. We got all the dyno numbers together. It's just...
We're making it pretty.
An effort of making it pretty.
I can answer a little bit to that. So it is in the process. It has been assimilated and put together. There is some tweaking that still needs to be done with it. So it's not ready for...
I feel the same way every morning when I'm getting ready. There's some tweaking that needs to...
I know that feeling.
Yep.
So it's not ready for public consumption yet. Hopefully within the next week or so. We'll give an update as we get closer.
All right. Larry Duran said, Rebecca, can I buy the 6R80 yet? No. So they talked about selling your 6R80 on Tuning Tuesday, right?
They did. They're always trying to sell stuff out from
under
me.
So here's the thing, Larry. Like, it's a great idea for you to buy our 6R80 and all, but see, I have a truck with a 6R80 that my truck is probably going to blow up the transmission at some point because of the loose nut behind the wheel. So if you buy the 6R80, then I can't buy it when my truck's blown up. Now, granted, Rebecca, for the record, is saying she's not selling it. It's not for sale. She doesn't want to get rid of it.
Nope.
But I know that whenever my truck blows a transmission and I come begging with the puppy dog guys saying, oh, my truck's broke down, she'll sell it to me. So I kind of need it to like just stay sitting there on the shelf.
Yeah. So. I'm just not convinced that I won't want a 6R80 again at some point. I mean, I love my Turbo 400, but that Turbo 400 might be spoken for in another vehicle at some point in the near future.
What other vehicle would that be?
A pretty carbon fiber car.
The one where we don't know where it is and it's gone forever? That one?
It's not gone forever.
It's not gone forever. All right. Want to update everyone on what's happening with your pretty carbon fiber car?
It is done, at least chassis, rear end wise.
Cage, front suspension, rear suspension, all that fun stuff.
It's done. Like, that part is done. So
why are we sitting here doing a show and not driving to get it?
Because responsibilities.
I don't have those.
Yeah, you do. Aw, that's a pretty picture of me.
Yeah.
So I am super excited to go pick it up sometime in the near future. I'm also super excited to build an engine for it. I've got a bare block that I am going to be putting some type of rotating assembly in.
Rods, pistons, all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. And I'm excited to be delving into the aftermarket ECU stuff too. So
what are you guys going with again? I know you did you hammer one down?
I was like real committed to something, and now I'm not after seeing it.
So
okay.
I want to say, number one, that car is sexy. Mm-hmm. It is really sexy.
I agree.
I know it kind of blew up the internet for a while there when we first announced it, and we haven't seen it here in the office.
I miss it.
For a while, and we can't wait. It's time to do another photo shoot with it and share it, but it's really sexy, and you're getting comments on it. So Big Daddy Trucker basically says the car looks unbelievable.
It does. It really does. Like, I can't believe I did that in 13 days in my garage.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was so much fun.
It was fun.
Missing Thanksgiving was great.
We didn't miss Thanksgiving.
We had Thanksgiving together.
We had Thanksgiving together in the garage.
Josh,
Well, no, you guys had we all had Thanksgiving lunch.
We did.
And then we just had
We
Thanksgiving.
had Texas Day Brazil, which to me is way better than Thanksgiving anyways, because I don't do poultry.
I'm pretty sure my family was gone. I think I made like a peanut butter and jelly for lunch and then came to your house to work on the race car.
But Kenny brought Thanksgiving
Oh,
dinner.
he did. Because Carter ate it.
My 10-year-old ate somebody else's Thanksgiving dinner that day. I was a stellar mom, honestly.
He's like, Mom, it looked good. It was in the fridge. He was like, I'll offer him an apple or something.
We talked about, repercussions of people's choices at that point.
Oh, that was good.
Joshua chimed in, says, love the show.
Thanks, Josh.
And Peyton wants to know, what's Donnie's favorite thing to do on Coyote cars and least favorite thing to do?
Ooh.
Can I guess?
Oh, yeah, go for it.
No, I don't have a good guess, actually.
Favorite thing's putting a blower kit on, because honestly, I've done a bunch of them and I can do it without referencing the computer at all, and I can just power through it pretty quick. There's nothing really that's tricky or hard, or I kind of know it like the back of my hand. Least favorite, still doing headers, just because my hands get absolutely destroyed. Like, there's so many sharp Vosses on the engine block. And just doesn't matter what you do, you're going to hit your hand on this crap, and you will get 5 to 10 cuts every time you do headers, period. I don't care about the rest of the exhaust. Mid-pipes, all that, I could care less.
No, headers just
Well, that's
suck.
a lie. I do still have a nasty cut from when I sawzalled my finger in
Yeah,
half.
but that was like an extenuating circumstance, kind of.
The extenuating circumstance was me letting the
sawzall
sawzall hit my
cut your
finger.
hand.
But other than that, I strongly dislike doing headers, but like doing blower kits. What about you? You don't play any Coyote shit stuff.
God, I don't know what my favorite thing to do.
Well, see, I don't think there's really such a favorite thing.
I know.
Like, it's all work. You're working.
Yeah, it's
But
just work.
Your least hateful thing to do.
I mean, the thing that I felt most accomplished doing was
There you
building the engine.
Okay.
And I get a lot of joy out of feeling accomplished.
Oh,
so.
I mean, it's awesome to sit there and have 200 pieces laid out on the floor, and then it all comes together and you get to hit the key.
Yeah, I really like that. My most... Oh, God. I know my most... Anything interior.
Really?
I hate interior.
I don't like interior.
Oh, I hate it.
Just so you guys know, you can't tell, but I'm 6'7". Like...
Yeah, it should be easy for me to do.
Yeah, there you go. Like, I'm 6'7", so I don't necessarily fit in the interior of cars, but I don't hate it.
Like, I can stand up in the back seat of a Mustang, but I don't like it because, to me, it always creaks and pops and everything afterwards, and I don't feel good about it.
Yeah, I don't
like it. So.
I come from a dealership background.
Yeah.
Where like I'm doing warranty work that involves ripping the entire dashboard out of a car, and like here we don't ever do anything that crazy. So it's like all this interior stuff is cake.
But like I'm talking about taking the dash out of my car and taking the...
Yeah, but like with what you're doing, don't get me wrong, you're still taking a dash out, but it's not like then that dash has to go back in and be perfectly silent and can't make a damn rattle.
I wanted it to be perfectly silent. That's my problem with it.
Yeah, but you're also ripping half the stuff back out as it goes back in. Like, I got to put it all back together, and God forbid if this lady hears a creak or a drone out of her Honda Odyssey, but that she didn't hear before she brought it in, now I'm ripping the whole dash back apart to try and figure out what the hell's making noise. So
I don't like that.
This interior stuff is cake.
I don't like it.
All right. Luke Bonzani said, "Hey guys, Rebecca's back. I got my buddy Ed to order a tune and an SCTX4 from us. He's got an S550 with headers, X-Bike
It's a guard. It's such a pretty color.
I don't know what that is.
It's
Is that just one of the color options?
Yeah, it's a super like subtle green. Like it looks grayish.
I think I've seen that.
Yeah, it's really cool. I like it.
Which color green?
Guard.
Oh, yeah.
But it's got headers, X-Bike, catback, cold air. He's going to load the tune tonight. That'll be cool.
Awesome.
I don't know what's with the name of Don Don. It was adopted.
Keep it up.
It was adopted whenever you were gone. Like it's popped up more than once. I don't really get it. Like my brother when he was 3 called me Don Don. Other than that, it's kind of not. I don't know where it's coming from. But all right. He wants to know, the Don Don guy wants to know what all is involved tuning-wise in installing a Turbo 400 in his 12 GT 500. That would be a great question for Tuning Tuesday.
Yeah.
Because Yeah. Your husband obviously tunes your car with a Turbo 400, and I'm not a tuner. Welcome back from your vacation, Rebecca. Donnie, get ready to get dragged and drinking that beer. No, actually, I'm like way ahead, dude. So
you got a head start.
I got a chance.
You got a head start on me.
I will drink this beer. Have Chris go get me another one and kill the second one before you're done.
And I'll spill it all over myself, apparently.
Don't. Chris, are you gonna be down to do that? If I need to drag some ass?
I am a camera operator, not bartender.
Chris said he's camera operator, not bartender, but if you spill it, it doesn't count.
That's okay, Chris. He pays in tips.
I do pay in tips. Larry Duran said, hey now, Mr. Cam Man. Well, Mr. Cam Man's putting a blower on his truck on Monday, so the chances of my transmission grenading have gone slightly up. Especially with how heavy my right foot is. Luke said, I know you guys are going to talk about the Super Stallion. My uncle is a head electrician for Ford back in the day when they were testing that car. I actually got to see one grenade the engine in Michigan. Oh, that's cool. So, all right, we're already talking about the Super Stallion.
Okay.
We can just talk about it.
Yep.
So do you know about the Super Stallion?
No, I was doing some stuff when you guys started talking about that.
97 Mustang Super Stallion. Ford made it.
So I'm already liking this.
Ford made it. It had a 2.1 liter PD blower on it.
Okay.
It was on E85. Made 600 wheel.
Oh, I know the Super Stallion. I do. I just didn't realize that I did.
I mean, it was a 5.4 supercharged, which, I mean, it's just really cool because this is all stuff that we talk about these days.
Yeah.
Like, this is, a custom independent rear suspension with E85 with a PD blower. Like, this is all the stuff we're doing today. And here they were at Ford 20 years ago just building it for fun. I mean, I think it's crazy. I mean, shoot, look at what the fast Cobras make now. Like 600 horsepower is for a Cobra, for like a Terminator guy. That's aftermarket supercharger. That's headers. That's a tune. That's injectors.
For
like
sure.
600 wheel is a hell of an accomplishment for 20 years ago technology.
Mm-hmm.
So I just thought that was cool as shit. So that's cool, Luke. That your what was it, uncle?
Yeah, uncle.
Yeah, his uncle got to see one grenade. That's cool as hell.
Yeah.
I have a
Tim
question.
said. Oh, all right. Hit your question.
Big Daddy Trucker says 17 GTPP, long tubes, catback, and VMP tune. What will horsepower at crank be?
I crank 5. Maybe a little above that. Should be a little bit above that.
And then Nick says, what are the 3 most useful gauges for an 07 to 09 GT500? I don't have the factory boost gauge because my car is a GT with a 5.4 4-valve engine and a GT cluster.
Well, boost I wouldn't worry too much about as long as you're pretty much stock with a reasonably sized pulley. It's not like we got to worry about boost spikes or anything crazy like that.
Right.
I would worry about the same things that you're worried about on any car. AFR definitely, because you don't have wide bands in that. I'd put that as close to your face as possible. Fuel ratio will blow things up quick if you go lean. I do oil pressure, just because obviously no oil pressure, we got problems. And then coolant temp or oil temp. Coolant temp usually is a little bit quicker indicator than oil temp
The
is.
only thing that I ever look at on my X4 is coolant temp.
Okay,
Yep.
yeah.
I look at it before I run to make sure that my ice tank's working.
Yep.
And then I look at it down track to make sure that things aren't sky high. Not like I could do anything about it anyways if they were. I guess I just want to know if I should be sad sooner rather than later.
But yeah, that's what I'd say. AFR, oil pressure, and coolant temp. That's number 3, my 3 big ones. Because honestly, the rest of the stuff isn't going to be detrimental in a way. Like, boost, if the belt falls off and you're not making boost now, it's not like making 0 pounds of boost, the motor's about to blow up. If your battery voltage drops to 0 or whatever, sure, the car's going to shut off and leave you stranded, but we're not blowing anything up. If we don't know AFR is going 15 to 1 when you're at watt, you're blown up. Same thing with oil pressure and coolant temp, obviously.
Tim said, hola, bonjour. We're switching languages. Como está? And...
Como está? Tu parles français? You speak French? I speak French.
Comme ci, comme ça.
I took French in high school because my mom told me that was where all the cute girls would be.
I took French in high school because I was a cute girl.
There we go. JP said, hey, Donnie and Rebecca, how is the Cobra R Coyote swap in the Econo line coming? Well, she doesn't own a Cobra R yet, and I don't have a E-van yet. So That's where we're at on them.
Do we have the picture?
Of what? Of me? Oh, we're gonna have the picture in like 3 seconds. Hold on.
We have a prototype eVan.
So I modeled with an eVan very recently. I wanted to see how it looked. Chris, I'm gonna send you a picture, and you're gonna need to like put this up here.
Can you get up there like super quick?
Oh God.
Send it through Facebook.
I gotta get to it. Oh God, it's almost here. I'm going through all my pictures. Oh, there they are.
Steve Hall is giving a shout out, saying hi to everybody. Love the show.
There it
Hi,
is.
Steve Hall. Thanks.
Yes. So I do not have an eVan. However, if we were to have an eVan, this is definitely how it's gonna look. This I can't even tell y'all how happy it made me that I got to take a picture with this thing. And I know it's not Ford. That's fine. We're gonna fix that problem.
It's just a prototype.
It's a prototype, exactly. We're looking for ideas.
I was gonna say something, but I'm gonna save it for later.
Okay.
I keep it to myself for right now.
Is it up? Is it up? Oh, there it is. Yes. It's so beautiful.
I'm so proud of us. I know
we did that like that. That was great. We're so proud of us. Meanwhile, Chris is the one back there like going through the keyboard all quick. All I did was send a Facebook picture. But yes, that's it. That's the eVan. We found it. So I just gotta go steal it from Universal Studios now, and then we can get to Coyote swapping it.
You look kind of gangster there.
I do look a little gangster. I mean, I am gangster. Come on, what are you talking about?
What are people saying?
White boy from St. Louis County. What's not gangster about that?
Brian Mickenridge.
Donny, come to Michigan. Help me and Andy throw a clutch in this truck.
That's your favorite thing to do, right? Put clutches in?
I don't dislike clutches.
Okay.
But no, not my favorite thing. No, I don't. But it's easy. I don't care about clutches. No, he actually has a Mantic in his GT500, and we love our Mantics, but Mantic actually had a problem with some of their GT500 clutches not having machined bolt surfaces right,
Okay.
and they were actually rubbing the pressure plate and then wearing through the clutch material. But Mantic will take care of you. If you guys do have this problem, get in contact with Mantic. Brian called him, said, hey, my clutch is slipping. You can tell that these bolts were rubbing, and they said, all right, send us your clutch. We'll send you a brand new one. We'll get it fixed. Free of charge, whatever. So that's what he's talking about with this truck. So they definitely still took care of him. Chris wants to see what the shirt you got on.
Okay.
It's not a VMP shirt.
No, it's not a VMP shirt. It's my Eat Race Die shirt from Mike Murillo. I got it, a long time ago. I got it at Mustang Week.
Eat Race Die.
And that was the first time. Justin has known Mike for a long time. It's the first time I had met Mike. Super nice guy.
Luke says Super
I spilled
Stallion.
beer on myself too.
Luke
Like I'm
says,
seeing it in the picture. I'm like, oh God, you slob.
and you're still not winning. Just want to get that out of the way. Luke said Super Stallion equals no Coyote swap. I mean, I'd agree, but I can't tell you everyone sitting at this table agrees.
I almost feel like I agree about that.
What?
I don't know.
Why is this special and a Cobra R isn't?
How many Super Stallions were there?
Not many.
Yeah.
It was very, very
I
limited.
tried to find production numbers on it, and I
can't.
couldn't.
Yeah. Yeah, I just...
So you care about production numbers as long as it's like less than 300?
Less than 100. Like, I want to be super rare. Listen, you know how Orion is. He's super rare. That's what I care about.
Well, you're not trying to motor swap him.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
All right, what else we got?
Amy's here. Hi, Amy.
Oh, what's up, Amy? Edge ST, which, so we got photos of it. Honestly, it's kind of sad. We were looking forward to the Edge ST, not looking forward excessively, but anytime, like I said I'm looking forward to it, but I don't want to like oversell my excitement there for a Ford Edge. Like it could have been a cool idea.
What? A blacked out Edge looks. It makes it look
It's
a
nifty.
lot better.
Nifty is the good word for
Nifty,
it. Nifty
yes.
is my word I'll use for it.
Nifty.
But it got a
That
lot
is.
less nifty when I found out all it is an Edge Sport.
I wish they could have seen that look on my face just now. It was a great look.
It was a good look. They're currently looking at the Edge ST. The Edge Sport, all of the sport stuff didn't really sell that good.
Right.
It didn't do that good. So all the Edge ST is a rebranded Edge Sport with some different wheels and ST badges. So yeah, if you have an Edge Sport, don't worry about running out and getting an Edge ST because it's the
You've
exact
got
same
one.
thing. Yeah.
Get an ST badge.
However, a whole new body that they did build is for NASCAR, which I know you don't give a flying something about.
I mean,
a lot of people don't care about NASCAR.
It's not that I don't. I guess it is that I don't. I care about Mustangs, but don't care about.
Listen, I love NASCAR. Like if I'm sitting at home on Sunday, there's nothing to do. I turn it on. I watch the first 20 minutes of the race. They beat and bang on each other to get, laying on the couch and relax. No. Because I just got stupid drunk yesterday on the boat or something, or four-wheeling or whatever. But anyway, you watch the first 20 minutes. They crash, beat, and bang on each other to get in a position. You fall asleep, take like a 3-hour nap. You wake up at the end. You watch the recaps. It's great. It's the best way to watch NASCAR.
Somebody was saying that like they only watch the last 15 minutes. I wish I could remember that conversation.
Yeah, because they start beating and banging on each other again to get in position for the end. Which is actually, as a side note, NASCAR actually updated the rules and made it where every third of the race counts for points. So if it's a 100-lap race, where you're at for points on lap 33, 66, and then 100 counts for your points. So actually, they've all been beating the ever-living crap out of each other. In fact, I think it was Tony Stewart who said the first race they did that, and literally like half the field was out. He was like, the only way NASCAR could make this cost the teams any more money is if they did a figure-8 track.
Didn't they do that in Cars 3?
Yes, they did. I finished Cars 3. I've literally been waiting since Texas 2K, guys. I watched the beginning of Cars 3 at Texas 2K. The Wi-Fi in the RV went to crap. I couldn't finish it. I finally was laying in bed the other night, and I'm like, there's nothing on Netflix. Cars 3 it is. And I finished it. Which, by the way, I thought it was awful in the sense of Lightning McQueen starts the race, and then he doesn't finish the race to get the win. That's retarded. Back to the Mustang, though.
Yeah, I guess we should talk about the Mustang.
We totally got off topic there with Cars 3 and the circle of the figure-8. But Ford is finally taking the Mustang to NASCAR, which is totally relevant because I don't know why the hell it was a Fusion. Like, the point of NASCAR has always been you put your best car in there to try and sell it, you know?
So somebody missed the mark with the Fusion.
Well, and it isn't just Ford, for the record. I mean, Chevy had the Impala for a lot of years. Dodge, I think, has the Dart right now. Toyota has the Camry. Not that Toyota has anything cool anyway, but Toyota has the Camry in there. We had the Fusion, but luckily it's going back to the Mustang. And it looks fantastic until you get to the back of it.
Yeah, this is such a letdown.
Then you get to the back of it and you're like, whoa, we're not racing 3 valves, are we?
What happened?
Now, granted, we can't blame Ford. They obviously have body templates they have to stick to in NASCAR. Well, I don't want to say obviously, because a lot of you probably don't like NASCAR, like I didn't even know that. But they have templates they have to stick to the body with.
I'm still blaming someone. That is awful.
Oh, they could have definitely been more creative with the wrap or the paint job or whatever. But, yeah, they have...
I'm totally a butt guy, and that ruins it.
You're a butt guy. Oh, that's good. But yeah, rear end doesn't look great, but other than that, it's cool that we got the Mustang back and not a damn Fusion as our race car. But as if the Fusion wasn't bad enough, talking about the Fusion, how do you make a Fusion worse?
So folks? Good at segues today.
I don't know. I didn't practice, for the record, guys. I practiced more than last week. Anyway, segue that I just ruined now. A Fusion. How do you make a Fusion worse? Now, I would say lowering it and putting it on like wheels like this.
Oh yeah, that would ruin it.
Like Rick Hackness has on his Cobra today.
I saw that.
Yeah, that would ruin a Fusion. If you try to lift it, I guess. If you try to think that your Fusion was fast. But other than that, I think the only other way you could ruin a Fusion is if you try to turn it into El Camino.
Yep.
Which, if you like that idea, Ford's bringing it to you in 2022 with what's it called? The Courier. It'll be hypothetically called a Courier. It is
what?
Courier? I don't know. I don't use big kid words.
I think that's a made-up word.
Here it is right here. You read it off as you want.
So don't like it.
Right there.
Courier.
Courier.
Okay.
Isn't curry a food?
No, like somebody that brings stuff to you, a courier. Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well, anyway, I'm considering it the new El Camino, and as somebody who would love an El Camino, I'm really upset this is what the El Camino is to us in the States. The Australians have some cool stuff. Like, the Australians get some badass Ford car trucks. Larry, we get this crap.
Larry Duran is like, what in the F is that thing?
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. And I'm not even an El Camino fan. I'm not even a Holden whatever fan. I'm a fan of the name Holden. But...
I was going to say your kid's name Holden, so easy there on the Holden hate. But no, the pickup truck car is cool. It's always been super cool. The Ranchero, the El Camino. Granted, the El Camino had a couple ugly years there. The Ranchero was always pretty good looking. What are you... You're thinking they were all ugly? Like, why are you making that face?
Yeah, well, I'm just not a huge fan. Like, I remember seeing, like, a Ranchero when I lived, like, in Fort Myers when I was really little and just being like, that thing's ugly.
Well, I mean, everyone's entitled to their opinion. There's the right opinion and then there's the wrong one. That's fine.
Sure, you can be wrong. That's
you
fine.
can be wrong as much as you want. Talking about you. Yeah, no, Rancheros are great looking. Oh, man.
But, okay, so at the same time in my life, my favorite car in the world, this is me as a 4-year-old girl, VW Beetle, and my plan was to
I'm not judging you right now.
Was to Porsche swap it. Because that's what normal 4-year-old girls think about.
Something like that.
Yeah, yep.
How do you not like the Ranchero? You want a Beetle with 80 horsepower, but the Ranchero's not cool?
I didn't want it to have 80 horsepower.
Well, you're putting a 944 motor in it. That's all it's going to make. I did these. You put a stock flat 4 Porsche motor in it. It's making about 80.
As a Volkswagen guy, I will argue that the Beetle with the Porsche motor is cooler than Ranchero.
Thank you.
As the guy with the hatchback in the room, that out of the 4 people in the room doesn't own a Ford, I want you all to know he thinks the VW is cooler than the Ranchero. Value that opinion however you may. Oh, I'm in a room full of... can't say it.
See,
I'm not gonna be that mean.
I'm glad that we're looking into the podcast stuff, but I'm so sad for the people that'll miss my facial expressions.
Oh, are we looking into podcast stuff? Oh, they can hear us? They can't see us? I feel like the facial expressions are a big thing.
That's like one of the reasons that Justin loves me is my facial expressions. Like, he'd be like, I just did that to see you make whatever face you were going to make.
Larry Duran says, no, they were not cool. Larry Duran, you can get out of
be
here.
right just like me. You can be right just like me.
Something like that. He's just butthurt that I'm taking your 6R80.
What are we missing up there? Was there more up there?
Luke's saying he needs his Evan shirt.
Oh, yeah.
We
all do. Donnie has been slacking.
I have been slacking. I've been working on cars. Luke says El Camino. You know what? Luke's my favorite person on the show now.
Okay.
Luke's with me on everything. Like, I don't think me and Luke have disagreed on anything at any point. Luke, whenever I come to a show somewhere near you, we're getting a beer. Chris said, what's going on with the Track Attack Mustang? Is it running laps anywhere? It is not. We put a bunch of NA manifolds on it for the Manifold Shootout Challenge. It still has an 18 intake manifold on it. Whenever I get caught up on customer cars and shop projects we got going on, I will put a blower back on the car. I might do that tomorrow
morning. And somebody
can
buy it.
And somebody can buy it. No, they can't buy it. I have plans for it. We have plans.
I know.
Track Attack's not cool enough to be sold yet. Larry Duran said, let's go with an Eco Sport. And then he put Eco Splat in parentheses, like Alex has the letter.
Oh, I saw
95
one of those.
horsepower. Is that what it made? I know he put it on a dyno.
Yes, it did make 95. And I saw one in Europe, and Justin and I, we're in a parking garage. We're both delirious because we haven't slept in 30 hours. We get out, and we look at it, and we're like, what happened to the front end? It's all... Yeah, it looks like the back end of the NASCAR.
Just flat. Ain't nothing going on.
Yeah, so...
Girl needs help.
It looked awful. And, the picture does not show you how awful it looks. When you see it in person, you're like, oh, my God.
It does just look like in pictures, it just looks like a little short Escape.
Yeah. But no, it's it looks like something happened to it. And while I was in Europe, I drove a Fiesta. A 3-cylinder Fiesta.
So I don't actually fit in those cars.
It was surprisingly spacious. I was surprised that they gave me an automatic instead of a manual.
You were surprised?
Yeah, because I ordered manual.
Well, yeah, but you're a stupid American. You don't know anything about manuals.
I know. Last time, the guy fought with me and didn't want me to have the manual trans car, and I brought back his manual transmission Peugeot in one piece, perfectly fine with 600 more miles on it.
If somebody fought with me over the fact I couldn't drive a manual, I would drive it fine the whole time, but bet your ass the whole way back to the loaner car place, I'd be slipping the clutch. That way I showed up and just reeked like clutch.
See, I just couldn't bring myself to do that.
Oh,
but,
yeah, no, I couldn't.
What
are they going to do? I'm going home to America. I'm canceling my credit card right now. Bye. Screw you. I couldn't drive a manual there. I really couldn't drive a manual. Enjoy it.
But yeah, I put 851 miles on that darn Fiesta.
Oh, man. Rick Hackness joined. Rick, we were talking about your wheels. Everyone likes the look, I think. Like, everything I've seen on Facebook, I put Rick's wheels like this, tagged them in a post, and everyone on Facebook seems like they're kind of enjoying it, so.
You want to send me the picture? We'll put it up.
Oh, you know what?
Chris is just...
Chris, you're great. You're great. Oh, my drag racing game's open? Jeez, what's happening? Oh, that's like the most recent picture I've got on my phone. Yeah, there it is. There it is, all you. Rick's on here, so we'll give him the spotlight. Man, you work so quick.
So good.
Quick isn't always good.
Oh, Chris Cologne is upset that he's not your favorite person anymore.
Chris, all right, Chris, I need to interview you real quick here. First off, how do you feel about Coyote swapping Cobra R? How do you feel about an E-Van with a Coyote swap? What kind of beer do you drink? What's your favorite vehicle of all time? Yeah, just give me those 4 answers, and then we'll see if you're in the running.
What's your favorite type of joke?
Oh, oh, there you go. Oh, there's Rick's car, since we were just talking about Rick. Yeah, so...
Hit us up, and you might be able to be the new favorite, Chris.
we were joking about... I needed his street tires so that we could dyno it after I get done playing with it some more. And yeah, like Joe just leaned him up against it, and I was like, oh, that's too perfect not to take a picture of. Chris, I can't respond to that, but I'm laughing. That's all. Alex Clark said, no, Alex, no. Alex is my friend. He said, can we talk about VMP bringing the RS to PRI? No.
We need to get the RS out there. I mean, depending on what else we take.
Can we take something with more than 300 horsepower?
We're going to take something with more than 300 horsepower, but last year we ended up bringing both of my cars.
We did. Those are fun. Those make 4 digits. I like those.
Yeah, well, so do I.
I want a car to make 4 digits, not make a horsepower number that starts with a 4. That's what I'm into. All right, Chris, that's why you're not my favorite person right there. Swap everything, yes, Coyote. No, we do not Coyote swap a Cobra R.
You know what, Chris?
That is a limited production car.
You can be my favorite.
That is a limited...
You keep Luke, and I'll...
That's fine, I got Luke.
Did you get another new favorite person, or am I misremembering?
No, Luke's always sided with me.
Okay.
Yeah, no, Chris, we can't
That's fine. Chris can be my favorite.
Cobra R.
That's fine.
Like, it just, no, you can't do it. They made, what, you want the 95, which they only made like 260 of?
291, I think.
Whatever. I don't care. Under 300. And you want to go Coyote swapping them.
Yeah.
Just because they're pretty. Somebody took care of it. God. All right. Sorry, Chris. Not my favorite person.
I have some things over here.
I can't wave because my hand goes out of the screen. Like I gotta do this.
I'm short, so
my elbow's not even in the screen when I put my arm up.
So Slapshack says that he likes the Fusion.
Okay.
Well, once again, as we said earlier, everyone's entitled to their wrong opinion.
Maurice says, have a 18 F-150 with 5.0 and a cobrajet intake manifold, trying to get my transmission shifting correctly. He lives in Pennsylvania. Would you recommend this 10-speed is a little tricky?
Yes.
Who would you recommend?
You can definitely call sales and support on who we recommend. I don't know anyone up in Pennsylvania right off the top of my head, but definitely 10 speed's a little bit tricky.
RSD Sides 8 says, I have a Gen 2 VMP with headers, mild suspension on my S550. It's an MT82. Should I look into auto swapping or just returning to stock and trading?
Well, you gotta give me more than that. Like, come on. What do you want to do with the car? Do you want rid of it? Do you want a GT350? Like, I don't,
what do you want?
I don't understand how like our only 2 options there are auto swap it or trade it in. Like, do you hate the MT82? What's wrong?
If your only options are auto swap or trade it in,
well, then I gotta know what you're trading it in on.
Yeah, I need to.
Like, if we're going to trade it in on that ugly ass Fusion truck,
you're right.
Yeah, auto swap it.
I need more info. You're right.
Yeah.
That's it.
Chris said, so I got an upgrade on whose favorite I am. Fine.
I am so glad that some people understand how this works.
Whatever. How this works. Yeah, there's the side of the table that thinks it's okay to Coyote swap classic cars that are limited production. And then there's people that understand the value of cars and why you shouldn't do things like that and why you can Coyote swap a piece of junk 2-valve. And that's fine. He likes Dos Equis, which, yeah, we're Corona girls.
Yep. Into Corona with lime.
Yep.
Thanks.
Duh, everyone knows it's got to be Corona with lime. But yeah, we're Corona girls.
But I don't really care.
But it's
about
okay.
the
You
lime.
already failed my favorite person challenge, so. And she doesn't care about what beer you drink.
Justin doesn't drink any beer. I like him lots
He
of-
drinks. I've been with him when he drinks.
Like what, half of a cider?
Well, he drinks. He's not that bad.
Like half of a cider. He always wants to share it with me.
Oh, whatever.
The guy who was asking about the trading in,
All right, what's he trading in on?
he said trade into same year 6R80.
Oh man.
Well, all right, that's all. If either way we're ending up with an S550 with a 6R80, either way, then I guess you just got to look at how much you've already got the car paid off and what your interest rate and all that fun stuff, because it boils down to that. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know if you got a smoking deal on that car and you can't find a smoking deal on another one. Obviously, it's probably in your best interest to auto swap that one. I mean, that is a hell of a process and a good bit of money to
That's
make
a lot.
manual car an auto car.
That's a lot.
But I don't know. What if you got the car for free? Then it probably makes more sense to auto swap it. You know,
Yeah.
so that's
You
all
inherited it from
personal
your grandmother.
preference. Either way, if we've got a S550 to 6R80 as the final answer, either way,
That's the right answer.
yeah, do whatever makes your wallet happier at the end of the day.
Do you want to do our elbows?
Yeah, we can do our elbows. Well, all right, the elbows aren't closest to me though. I don't want to do the elbows. I want to do the intake.
Okay.
I was like, I need a confirmation. All right, so we finally got them. We've been talking about them.
I was like, do I have the... I get really confused about
Sitting right here
elbows.
next to me.
Okay.
We finally have the VMP cold air for the Cobras. The Cobras. For the Cobras, for their Cobras.
Oh, good lord.
Fits 110 millimeter or 100 millimeter housing. It's at $199. It's up on the website. Get them while we got them. Well, just kidding. We'll keep them in stock. You don't have to get them right this second. We'll still have them. Well, are you zooming in? What's happening? I'm confused.
Now Donny really
Is
doesn't fit in.
it Thor or is it the silicone coupler we're working on here? Look how big that is. Holy crap.
Thor
Can
just
fit an entire action figure inside.
can fit all of Thor inside. Myself right now. Oh, the Greek god.
Whew, the wording is correct there, boys. All right. Moving on, because I'm not going to be able to stop laughing if I look at you and you're still laughing about that fucking joke. All right, we got Cobra Elbows in stock. Since we're talking about Cobra intake solutions, we have the stock one in stock. We have ActiFab in stock. And we have the GT500 back in stock. We know a lot of orders were kind of on hold for some of you guys that were waiting on elbows to come in. We've got them all back in stock. They are part of the blower, right?
Yep, they come with the blower, so order a blower, you can get one.
Yep. Larry Duran, stop laughing. Don't come in here and laugh, because I'll lose my crap right now.
We're having a guest appearance.
What are you giving me a weird look
You
for?
look a little sweaty.
I am. It's 77 in here.
I'll operate the thermostat for you, Donnie.
I appreciate it.
I mean,
I've been laughing my ass off. That's the real problem here.
I mean,
We have established that our silicone intake tube is big enough that Thor will fit completely inside.
Jesus, you keep messing things up.
Well, the funny thing was the way your wife so eloquently put the intake tube's so big and a Thor will fit right inside.
And then I think she said something about Greek gods.
I know something about Greek gods.
All right,
Oh, good lord.
Larry, I'm glad we cracked you up.
Where were we going with the elbows? They're $2.99
They're $2.99,
also.
or buy a blower and you can
Buy
get
a blower is the first thing
And
I
you get
said.
it free with the blower.
Yeah,
That's
so
what I
just buy
said.
a
We already
blower.
said that part. You
Sorry.
coming in late.
Yeah.
Coming in late. Red lighting. No, the opposite of red lighting.
A day
What-
late, $1 short.
Whatever the opposite of red lighting is. You're just sitting there reading a newspaper like you usually do at the tree.
Second is the first loser.
Oh, wow. Oh, easy. That's my boss. You can't go like, I'm going to have to defend him. You go embarrass him right in front of me like that. Jeez. All right, I got to look at what's in the news. All right, we can talk about the 10 millionth Mustang. Did we talk about that? We haven't talked about
We
that
haven't
yet.
talked about that. We also have one other really important thing to talk about that nobody has brought up, but let's do 10 millionth Mustang.
Here's my sheet that tells me everything that I need to talk about. Oh, you're right. We can start the voting right now. That is more important than the 10
You know
million
what?
Mustang.
Yeah, we do need to start the voting. You're right.
Yeah.
You're
All
right.
right. So, as you guys know, we constantly argue about random things. This week's argument is we're not telling you who likes who. You're going to have to be honest. So, Chris, don't go trying to play favorites now on me. Luke, I want your honest answer. What is better, chocolate-covered pretzels or white fudge-covered pretzels? Like,
And we
White-
do agree that we
White
do.
chocolate.
all right, we got one for white.
White.
Chris, I need your
And we have
opinion
one
here.
for each of these between the two of us. We just won't say who.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're 2 for 1 right now. Come on, Chris.
I'm gonna have to open up chocolate.
Wow. Okay. Well, I guess I can't like respond to that because then I give away who likes what. And then Chris is going to be jumping on here going with the one he thinks is yours. Luke says chocolate hands down. All right, there we go. Now, Luke said chocolate, Chris likes white. Favorites just got switched back. Chris, you're getting picked back up. You are coming on the roster. Doesn't matter.
I am so winning right now.
Jacob says chocolate. No, you're not. We're tied. Oh, no. Now Larry Duran said chocolate.
No.
You're up too.
And
Chris said white.
Chris, that's actually in here,
I didn't hear him. He drives a Volkswagen.
said
Chocolate.
chocolate.
Oh my God, all you idiots. Wow.
It's something
Ouch.
about
My feelings are
the
hurting.
alkalinity of the chocolate,
What does alkalinity mean?
the higher pH, more basic.
pH?
Yeah.
What's pH?
It's a measurement of hydrogen atoms.
And that decides how good something is?
Well, no, it's mixing it with the salt and the carbiness and the sweet. Like all you have there, it's a less refined snack. Actually, that's what it is. It's less refined. My palate is more refined.
Fudge versus milk chocolate. Fudge is the winner there, like on refinedness. Milk chocolate is just 99-cent Hershey's bar.
No, not
Fudge, you have to go to a candy store and get legit stuff.
A question, guys.
I have an answer, guys.
Maurice says, would you have any idea why the transmission would downshift after it upshifted at full throttle, talking about the 10-speed 18 F-150?
Sounds like some funky tuning going on. I don't know if that's factory or if you got aftermarket tune in it, but obviously everything on a transmission in the older days, it was all controlled by fluid pressures and whatnot, so it was mechanical. It wasn't electronically controlled. You had manual valve bodies. You put the car in first gear and floored it long enough, it built up
and it
enough
listened
pressure.
to you.
Yeah, it sat there in first, but it shifted to second. It listened. Nowadays, you have transmission control module that tells the transmission everything it wants to do. It controls the shifts. It's not based off fluid pressures and whatnot so much more. It still is, of course. There's still sensors, but the only way it could upshift, downshift like that funky is in the tune. So I don't know who you got tuning it, but that's the problem.
Driving the Fiesta, I was like, this car doesn't listen to me.
It's annoying.
So
I hate it.
that.
I hate cars that don't listen.
Eric wants to know, looking at Coyote swap a 1999 new Edge, is it possible to retain cruise control?
With money, all things are possible. Is it possible to keep the cruise control you have on it right now? No, because you have a cable-driven cruise control that senses how fast or slow the car is going and then applies more or less throttle through a cable-driven actuator. Obviously, a Coyote is electronically controlled throttle body, so you can't just hook up a cable to it and make that work. However, I don't know how you do it, but like I said, with money, all things are possible. I don't know if you'd probably have to put the body control module out of a S550 or S197 and use the factory body control module and controls to control all that fun stuff then. Cruise control, all that. Another thing about cars to listen. So, cars these days, you got cruise control on, you put them in neutral, cruise control shuts off. Back in the older days, like my Lincoln, if you had cruise control set and you put the car in neutral, it slowly just started giving itself more gas until it bounces off the limiter because it's like, okay, I'm not going faster, ding, 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 ding. Chris says Coyote swap over white chocolate covered pretzels. Well,
So he can say my favorite.
he already sided with me on the white chocolate pretzels, but whatever.
You've lost all your favorites. Everybody's with me now.
I have Chris.
How do you have Chris?
Me and Chris hang out. I have Brian. Brian's not here.
Shelby, Canada West.
Brian's
No,
the other-
great. You know somebody that's not here.
Brian's the other media guy that you guys don't get to see, but he plays a role behind the scenes. Brian's my
He was
favorite.
in Laclita's video.
He was in the Cletus video. Brian's my favorite now.
He was the creeper in the
Yes.
video.
Me and Brian are going to Disney World on Saturday.
Have fun.
I will. I love Disney
I'm
World.
going to the Keys.
Are you?
Yep, next weekend.
Nice. I want to go to the Keys. I think I'm going to go to the Keys for my birthday.
When's your birthday?
October
What day?
19th.
Okay.
Just so you guys know, you can send the presents.
My birthday's Labor Day.
I accept E85, 1000 cc injectors, headers for an 11 to 14 F-150. Comp cams, those would be good. Yeah, any of that.
Callum's here. Hi, Callum.
What's up, Kellen? All right, what was I getting to before? Oh, yeah, we started talking about pretzels, and that led us to where we are now. 10 millionth Mustang rolls off the assembly line. So, as you guys should know, hopefully know, Ford, every time they hit a big major number like that, they make another white drop-top Mustang. I don't know where that started. You know where that
I
started?
have no idea. I've
Because
seen several of them.
I don't know if maybe the first one that rolled off the line was a white drop-top.
I don't know.
But anyway,
I was not under the impression that it was.
I didn't think it was either. But, however, I know like the 1 millionth Mustang is a white drop top. The 3 millionth is a white drop top. This 10 millionth they just made is a white drop top. Or yeah, shoot, there you go. There's the first one on the left as the first comma, and there's the 10 millionth as the right comma for 10 million. But yeah, that's a lot of crowds to run through. 10 million Mustangs.
Oh my god.
Why don't you like that joke?
Because it's derogatory towards myself, I feel like.
Have you ever been through a crowd?
No.
So how's it derogatory towards you?
Because, I drive a Mustang.
I drive Mustangs all the time. As long as you don't go through a crowd, the joke doesn't apply to you.
Okay, fine. I thought it was generalizing towards all Mustang owners.
No. Just the ones that do burnouts and don't know how.
Oh, okay.
You obviously successfully have done many burnouts.
I've done a lot of
at the drag
burnouts.
strip.
I've done a few.
Well, I mean, they haven't all been successful. I would say any burnout done in front of a cop is not a successful burnout.
I may kill you right now.
Oh, that was good. Finger. Robert Parrish said, "Where's the bearded guy?" He was a substitute.
I'm right here.
Yeah, here's the bearded. I introduced the bearded guy as Rebecca each time. The bearded guy's back. Don't worry.
I'm sorry to disappoint that I'm here. God.
I think that you had like 4 comments of "Yay, Rebecca's back." So well, you got 4 to 1.
I
You're
know.
doing good.
You know how I am, though.
Chris said you haven't hung out until you hang out with the real Chris. Lawyer not included, but recommended.
Oh my god.
I like Chris. I like the real Chris. Me and the real Chris should hang out. I like to get rowdy.
And clearly I do too, because I have 5 kids.
Oh, I can make so many Thor jokes, but I just... Oh, we're not going to go there. We're not going to go there. All right. We got like 7 minutes left, and we've blown through everything I had prepared, so I'm going to need some questions off of YouTube.
Yep, hit us with questions, or I can continue to make self-depreciating jokes about myself.
What am I doing in the shop? What have I done in the shop this week, Chris? Oh, I was on vacation Monday, Tuesday. I went to Universal, hence our Mystery Machine picture.
Yep, and I was in Scotland.
Yesterday, I ripped apart Justin Young's car, his white, beautiful GT500, and he wanted a triple pass on it, so we got the triple pass. Ooh, Kellen's going to the track. He's loading up the car and taking it to the track tomorrow night. I also hope to go to the track tomorrow night, as long as it is not raining, which
Right now,
has been awful in Florida lately. I haven't checked the weather for tomorrow, just because honestly, in Florida, for the rest of you that don't know, God damn it, Chris.
You seem like a cat when you do that.
For those of you that don't know, in Florida, it rains every day all summer. So I haven't been able to get back to the track with our S197, but I'm hoping tomorrow I might get lucky. So we'll see. Hopefully I can come with you, or meet you there.
And I'm going to not make a joke now, either.
Why?
Because I'm just not.
I think the joke's about to be made on screen. Like, I don't think you really got to hold it in. Just let it fly.
Nope. That did it.
What joke do you have about me beating or losing to a Dodge Demon in the all-stock 2011 Mustang?
Oh no, that's not. You said you were hoping to get lucky.
Ouch!
I'm so mature that
Oh,
I
you
thought
are. But I know I can make jokes going right back that would make you way more mad. So I'll cut that off. That's fine. I'll be the big kid for once, which never happens. I'm not ever the big kid, but I'll be the
That's
big
why
kid.
you like hanging out with me, because once in a while you do get to be the big kid.
Yeah, and I'm never the big kid. I'm never the big kid, for the record, guys. I'm just like a 16-year-old. I think 15, 16, in a somewhat grown-up's body. 15, 16. I know I'm old enough to,
basically a 16-year-old
I'm old
boy,
enough
so.
to know I like cars. I'm old enough to work. I'm old enough to know I like girls, and that's about it. I got that figured out in life.
Yep, we're the same.
Chris said he'll stop by on his way to Sebring. He just needs enough space to park the rig. Chris, I have enough turnaround space for a UPS truck, a UPS semi-truck, and a FedEx semi-truck to drive in from each way and cross each other, because I've seen it happen. So you'll be just fine if you want to stop by. Call us ahead. Just
Come
let
on a
us know.
Tuesday or Thursday, because those are the only days I'm here.
Yeah, that's when we're here to party. Well, I'm here every day, but that's when she's here too. And it doesn't get fun until we're together. But anyway, yeah, you can come in, call sales, let them know that you're going to be swinging by. We'll give you like a tour. We'll show you the cars. We got usually both the SEMA cars are here, and then there's
My
always
car's usually here?
Yeah, your car's usually here. There's always something laying around with 4 digits on it. So yeah, definitely stop by. Why are you going to Sebring? Sebring International, like the racetrack?
I would
I
imagine
don't like
that's what he
Sebring.
means.
I don't like Sebring.
I like Sebring.
Why? You like jumping around and
I was gonna say she likes it. Why don't you like it?
because Sebring is
Why do
an
I have
awful
middle
track in the sense of how rough it is. There's a reason, I used to do road racing, and there's a reason in the road racing business we all said that a 12-hour race at Sebring is more aggressive than any 24-hour race in the world.
So I've only driven at Sebring and Amp, so
Gotcha.
Amp's super short.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's the generalization that Sebring is twice as hard on any car, twice as hard on tires, twice as
I
hard on
drove the
brakes,
expedition
suspension.
around Sebring.
Oh, I drove a supercharged Escalade
Yeah,
around
it's
Sebring
ridiculous.
at one of the open, like I was at a Porsche Club racing event working, and one of my Porsche Club drivers drove a supercharged Escalade.
Yeah.
And during the event weekends, they'll have it where you can take your family
laps.
out.
Yeah. Yep.
But
Yep,
of course,
that's what we did.
everyone
That's what I did.
everyone lets the person in front of them have a little space.
Yeah.
That way, then they can take the corner a little. Yeah, and I did it in a supercharged Escalade, and that was terrifying, going down the back stretch and then going over the bumps to come up the front
It was
straight.
kind of bumpy.
Awful.
I did it in the Boss with the supercharger and without the supercharger, so that was fun.
It was fun to do with the Miatas, because the Miata's a super light car, obviously, and you'd literally have to tell these guys they can go into it with more speed than they go into a normal corner, and the car's light enough, as they hit the bumps and the backs turn before they hit the front stretch, the car will position itself over. So turn it a little early, hit it with more speed than you need to, and the car will shift over and put you out on the front stretch perfectly, as long as you got the balls to do it, and you'll go in it and stay with your foot down.
That was also the first place that I rode, I was on a road course in the rain.
Oh, that's really fun then.
I was like, well, so we go back now? And he's like, no, what are you talking about? I'm like, you can't race in the rain? And he's like,
This ain't drag racing.
Yeah, he's like,
You just put wet tires on.
Yep.
He says he loves it. The challenge keeps him going. Yeah.
Joel says the boss. He has the boss.
What's that?
He is our old boss.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, he has your road race boss that you guys had.
Yeah, it's not like a badass drag car.
Yeah. Oh, it's a badass drag car? It went from a road race car to a badass drag car. That's kind of nifty.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Where were we at? We were talking about.
Is there anything else above there, or did we?
We hit it all.
Okay. I don't know why I'm paranoid about that today.
Yeah, you think I'm missing them?
I
meme of the week. That's it. That's what we'll take up the last 2 minutes with.
I was like that in clinic this week too. I was like, do I have patients here? I didn't.
Chris said you needed to go faster if the bumps feel big. That's right. Meme of the week, which I did. I was on a Miata road racing team for a while there.
Did I see this one?
No, I just told you about it. We'll wait for it to load on the big screen because I can't read it on the little screen. I'm not blind, but I wear the same set of contacts for months at a time.
Oh my god, you've got to stop doing that.
I still have not taken this same set out.
I can't imagine that would be good for you.
He's already had a corneal laceration, too.
I've had, like, multiple.
Yeah.
That's why I don't take my contacts out, because I only hurt myself when I take the contacts in, when I take them out or put them in. That's when I tear my eye.
You need to do a better job.
A corneal laceration. I hate, you know, oh, we gotta talk about meme of the week. That's a nice paycheck you got there. Be ashamed to spend it on some unexpected repair. Which actually, Miatas are super reliable, so I don't know why somebody used a Miata. Like, they should have used a V6 Mustang or something for the meme.
V6 Mustang.
But
a 95 V6 Mustang.
Exactly. Either way, still funny. But no, she always uses big words. Like, what did we talk about? What was today? What you called a rash? What did you call the rash?
Oh, I said that it was herpetic.
No, you said it was like a something enstodermis or...
Oh, it was contact dermatitis.
Contact dermatitis. That's a rash, y'all, in normal people terms. When Orion bumped his head, what'd you call it?
A hematoma.
A hematoma. A goose egg. That's what us normal people call a bump on the head on a kid.
Okay,
you got a goose egg.
everybody that's watching knows that I'm a nurse practitioner.
Those are normal terminologies.
Yeah, a goose egg, I know. That's normal.
Like a hematoma.
No, that's not normal. I'm never sitting there like, oh man, I was working on a car yesterday and I accidentally sat up too quick and I got a hematoma on the back of the head when I hit my head on the lift. That's not normal. You say, oh, I sat up and I got a bump on my head. Yeah, it hurts.
It must be like...
And I don't even know what the hell your word for a rash is.
Dogs get hematomas all the time in their ears.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not uncommon.
What do you mean you don't know?
What? I already forgot.
Oh, herpetic?
Contact dermatologist.
Contact dermatitis.
Contact
dermatitis. It just means that you
I had a
contacted
dermatologist
something.
once. She was hot. I'd like to contact that dermatologist.
And your dermis is irritated.
See, Chris agrees with me. She's too smart for all of us. Exactly. Like, we don't need all these fancy words.
But what you're leaving out is that I actually am a nurse practitioner.
You are.
So.
Well, you've got how many degrees in the medical?
Well, I've got 4 degrees. I've got 2 bachelor's degrees and 2 master's degrees.
And what are they all in? Granted, me and Larry, because Larry says he's with me. Me and Larry aren't going to know what the hell these words mean, but tell us what your 4 degrees are, just for fun.
I've got a bachelor's degree in micro and molecular biology.
I know what biology is, and I know what micro stuff is.
And that means that it's just really small biology.
Okay.
Yeah. I've got a bachelor's
degree
degree
in nursing. So many jokes to make, not enough time. All right, bachelor's degree in nursing.
I've got a master's in public health, and I've got a master's in midwifery.
Say that again, just because I love that word.
Midwifery.
Midwifery. Midwifery. It's funny. You say it the same way every time, and it cracks me up. Midwifery.
Yeah, that's usually how you say words the same way every time.
Powerful whiffery there. Larry says he's with me. Larry's my new favorite.
Mid means with, and whiff means woman in, like, ancient German, basically. With woman.
I use German words in the shop.
Yeah.
We use German torque specs, Guten Tight. Larry says he's with me. Larry's my new favorite. Plus, I worked on Larry's car. I like Larry's car. He had a beautiful California. You've seen Larry's car.
I have.
He had the gorgeous California Special.
Yeah,
He had like
nice.
900 wheel, but it's convertible. Ridiculous. Super. And I don't know if he took them off. Larry, I need to know if he took them off. You need to comment next week. He had like the caliper covers that look like you ordered them off eBay for $15 that said Mustang on them on the front. And I told him when he picked it up, I'm like, dude, please do not take those off. Because you know everyone at every car show is going to be walking up like, oh, look at this dude with this convertible with caliper covers on it. And then you can go out there and absolutely shit on them with your built motor and 900 horsepower. Oh, I hope he kept them on there. Larry says he has his MBA and Master's in Economics and Master's in Management, Strategy, and Leadership.
He's got more master's degrees than me.
I have a degree in automotive technology. And by degree, I mean a piece of paper that says, you did it, because it's not from a real place. Oh, they still cover the wheel widths. Yes! Yes! I love it. Thank you.
Very good.
I'm so glad. All right, we're going to end that on a happy note. It's 7:03. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I don't think I've seen like the liking happening too much, so we need to work on that.
Yeah. Come on, guys. Help us out.
Yeah, help us out. Make sure we keep doing this. Chris Collins says he has a fake GED and 2 years of core credits for tech school. Yep, we're the same, buddy. And Chris has a race car. He's doing good. I like it.
Yeah, well, I have a couple race cars too.
Yeah. Well, yeah. All right. All right. I'm not even gonna go there. Good night. I'm going to bed.